Hello students, welcome to abhyaasiitprep. In this video, we will discuss about January 22nd morning shift paper analysis. Okay, not only covering each subject, we will discuss about overall difficulty and expected performance trend. Let's get started. If we see the paper analysis with the first shift, in mathematics section, the paper was easy to moderate. Okay, which makes 60 to 70 minutes time required. Okay, and if you see the topic-wise distribution, 5 questions were asked from the trigonometry and algebra, 2 questions asked from geometry 1 and 1 question asked from calculus 1 and 4 questions asked from algebra 2. Okay, and 4 questions as usual conic section were asked and 6 questions were asked from calculus 2. Okay, and in this section also integration also included. Okay, and 3 questions were asked from function algebra. Okay, if you see the question paper pattern, easy to moderate and logic based questions with lengthy calculations and a few challenging problems. But if you see the previous year paper, comparing that, January 22nd shift 1 max was slightly easier than the JEE Mains 2025, but continued to be lengthy and calculation heavy. Coming to the key insights, paper was easy to moderate with logic driven, lengthy calculations and few tough ones. Around 50 to 60 questions, questions were calculative in nature. If you see the weightage of this paper, algebra, calculus were dominated, vectors and 3D well balanced in this paper, and coordinate, geometry and trigonometry were less asked. Okay, compared to the previous day, this shift max was relatively easier to still time consuming due to lengthy calculations. Okay, this was about the mathematics section. Coming to the physics section, this paper was moderate to difficult. Okay, and which requires 50 to 60 minutes. Coming to the topic wise distribution, mechanics 1 has where 1 question were asked and mechanics 2 5 questions were asked and 3 questions were asked from thermal physics, 4 questions were asked from wave and optics and 6 questions were asked from electromagnetism, and finally modern physics were asked 3 questions. If you see the question paper pattern, calculation heavy numericals dominated while statement based theory test concepts, especially fluids, a few match the column questions appeared in the thermodynamics and modern physics. Okay, as compared to the previous year, overall difficulty slightly tougher than JEE Mains 2025. Coming to key insights, ray optics dominate coverage with 3 reported questions testing core concepts. Mechanics, gravitation, 2 questions came from gravitation, moment of inertia, kinetic energy, which focus on class 11. Heavy, modern physics, straightforward standard questions, less challenging overall. Fluids, tricky statement based format, demanding deep conceptual clarity. Okay, coming to the electrostatistics, calculation intensive numericals on electrical potential and field. Thermodynamics, 2 questions blending graphs and numerical calculations. If you see the paper, emphasized conceptual depth and multi-step numericals. This was about the paper physics section. Coming to the chemistry section, the paper was moderate, okay, and which requires 45 to 55 minutes. Coming to the topic wise distribution, inorganic chemistry were asked 8 questions, organic chemistry were asked 8 questions, and physical chemistry were 9 questions. If you observe the question paper pattern, it was moderate and NCERT based question paper with organic dominance followed by physical and inorganic and strong PYQ pattern repetition. Okay, and also if you compare with previous year paper, compared to JEE Mains 2025, the chemistry paper was similar in difficulty, NCERT centric, organic heavy and followed familiar PYQ patterns. And finally, if you see the key sides of this paper, overall difficulty level was moderate. Weightage trend followed organic, physical and which is inorganic. Okay, paper was largely based NCERT which is main questions repeated PYQ models with familiar patterns and concepts. Okay, this was about the chemistry section. After this, if we observe the expected good score and cutoff analysis of this paper, 197 was a good score which gives 99 percentile and 153 gives you 95 percentile, and for 90 percentile you need 112. Okay, this was the band score of this morning shift. This was the overall paper analysis of morning shift. For more videos, we will let you know in the next video. Thank you.